The relationship, according to her, is not really healthy.
No,
It doesn't sound healthy at all. And she is making decisions about the relationship. I don't think she feels strong yet. She's getting her strength.
Welcome back to Hollywood's Hidden Histories. Last time we uncovered Chaplin's courtroom mess, Flynn's Playboy woes, Brando's secret kids, and Marilyn's mystery. Now we're jumping to the legacies that hit closer to home. Clint Eastwood's family drama, Peter Sellers' wild ride, and Jack Nicholson's distant dad vibes. Let's dive in. The relationship between Clint Eastwood and his son Scott Eastwood is a fascinating exploration of legacy, identity, and the complexities of familial bonds in the shadow of fame. Clint Eastwood, an iconic figure in Hollywood, is known not only for his legendary film career, but also for his numerous affairs, which have significantly impacted his family dynamics. With a reputation as a rugged leading man, Clint's romantic escapades have often overshadowed his role as a father, leaving a trail of relationships and children that complicate his legacy. His affairs, including notable relationships with actresses such as Sandra Locke and Frances Fisher, have created a complicated family tree, with Scott being one of the children navigating the repercussions of his father's choices. Growing up in the public eye, Scott has had to grapple with the realities of being Clint Eastwood's son, while also striving to carve out his own path in Hollywood. Establishing his identity has been a challenging journey for Scott, who has often found himself compared to his father. The pressure to live up to Clint's monumental legacy can be overwhelming, especially in an industry that thrives on comparisons and expectations. Scott has worked diligently to differentiate himself, taking on various roles in films and pursuing a career as an actor and model. His determination to step out of his father's shadow is evident in his choice of projects, where he seeks to showcase his own talents and perspectives rather than simply riding on the coattails of Clint's fame. However, this quest for individuality has not come without its struggles. The weight of Clint's reputation looms large, and Scott has had to confront the challenge of being seen as more than just Clint Eastwood's son. Adding to the complexity of their relationship is Clint's strict parenting style, which has shaped Scott's upbringing and personal development. Clint is known for his no-nonsense approach to parenting, often emphasizing discipline and self-reliance. While these qualities can foster resilience, they can also create a challenging environment for a young person trying to find their way. Scott has spoken about the difficulties of growing up under such a stern influence, where emotional expression was often stifled. This strictness has led to moments of tension between father and son, as Scott navigates the delicate balance of seeking his father's approval while also asserting his independence. The dynamic is further complicated by Clint's own experiences as a father, having multiple children from different relationships, which can create feelings of competition and insecurity among siblings. Despite these challenges, Scott has managed to maintain a respectful relationship with his father, often expressing admiration for Clint's work and the lessons learned from him. Their bond, while complex, reflects a shared understanding of the pressures that come with fame and the desire to forge a meaningful connection amidst the chaos. Scott's journey in Hollywood is not just about establishing his own identity, it is also about reconciling his relationship with his father and understanding the impact of Clint's choices on their family. As Scott continues to build his career, he remains aware of the legacy he inherits, while simultaneously striving to create his own narrative. Scott's clawing his way out of Clint's shadow was no picnic, but hold on to your hats. Eastwood's got more surprises up his sleeve. While Scott was dodging the son of a legend label, Clint's secret daughter Laurie was about to ride into town and shake up the family saloon like a true Western twist. The story of Laurie Murray, Clint Eastwood's secret daughter, is a compelling narrative that intertwines themes of identity, family, and the complexities of fame. Laurie's journey to discover her parentage began in her early adulthood when she stumbled upon information that would change her life forever. Raised by her mother, who had a brief affair with Eastwood in the late 1960s, Laurie grew up unaware of her father's identity. It wasn't until she was in her 20s that she learned the truth about her lineage. This revelation prompted a whirlwind of emotions, leading her to seek out Clint Eastwood, a man she had only known through the lens of his cinematic persona. Determined to connect with her father, Laurie took the brave step of reaching out to Eastwood. The process was fraught with uncertainty. After all, Clint was not just a Hollywood icon, but also a man with a complicated personal life. However, her desire to understand her roots and establish a relationship with her father outweighed her fears. When they finally met, the initial encounter was a mix of apprehension and hope. Clint, known for his stoic demeanor, was taken aback by the revelation, but ultimately embraced the opportunity to connect with Laurie. Their meeting marked the beginning of a new chapter in both their lives, as they navigated the complexities of their newfound relationship. As they spent time together, a bond began to develop between Lori and Clint. Despite the years of separation and the unconventional circumstances surrounding their relationship, they found common ground in their shared interests and values. Clint, who had always been a dedicated father to his other children, approached this new relationship with an open heart. Lori, in turn, was eager to learn about her father's life, his experiences in Hollywood, and the legacy he had built. Their connection deepened as they shared stories, laughter, and moments of vulnerability, allowing them to bridge the gap created by years of absence. The impact of this revelation was profound for both Lori and Clint. For Lori, discovering her parentage was a transformative experience that provided her with a sense of belonging and identity. Growing up without knowing her father left a void in her life, and the opportunity to connect with Clint filled that gap in ways she had longed for. It allowed her to understand herself better, as she could now see reflections of her father in her own personality and aspirations. The bond they formed not only enriched her life, but also gave her a newfound confidence in her identity as Clint Eastwood's daughter. For Clint, the revelation of Lori's existence prompted a period of reflection on his past choices and relationships. While he had always been a devoted father to his other children, the arrival of Lori into his life served as a reminder of the complexities of his personal history. It challenged him to confront the consequences of his actions and the impact they had on those around him. The relationship with Lori allowed Clint to embrace a new aspect of fatherhood, one that was rooted in reconciliation and understanding. It also provided him with an opportunity to share his legacy with another generation, fostering a sense of continuity in his family. Lori's reunion might have softened Clint's tough guy edges, but Hollywood's chaos train keeps on chugging. While Eastwood was playing the reluctant family man, Peter Sellers was over here turning fatherhood into a Pink Panther-level circus. And his daughter Victoria, she got the wildest ticket in town. The tumultuous relationship between Victoria Sellers and her father, Peter Sellers, is a poignant exploration of the complexities of familial bonds shaped by fame, chaos, and personal struggles. Victoria, the daughter of the legendary British actor and comedian known for his roles in films like Dr. Strangelove and The Pink Panther, grew up in an environment that was both glamorous and chaotic. Peter Sellers, celebrated for his comedic genius, was also notorious for his erratic behavior and tumultuous personal life, which had a profound impact on Victoria's upbringing. As the child of a man whose public persona was larger than life, Victoria often found herself grappling with the shadows of her father's fame, leading to a childhood marked by instability and confusion. Growing up, Victoria experienced the highs and lows of her father's celebrity status. While there were moments of privilege and excitement, the chaotic nature of Peter's life often overshadowed these experiences. Sellers was known for his unpredictable moods and tumultuous relationships, which created an atmosphere of uncertainty in the household. Victoria's upbringing was characterized by frequent changes, both in her living situation and in her father's emotional state. This instability left her feeling isolated and unsure of her place in the world, as she navigated the complexities of being the daughter of a man who was both adored and criticized by the public. The pressures of living in the shadow of such a prominent figure took a toll on Victoria, shaping her identity and influencing her future choices. As she entered adulthood, Victoria struggled with her own demons, including substance abuse and legal troubles. The chaotic environment of her childhood contributed to her difficulties in coping with the pressures of life, leading her to seek solace in drugs and alcohol. Her struggles with addiction became a significant part of her narrative as she faced numerous challenges in her quest for stability and self-acceptance. Legal issues further complicated her life as she found herself entangled in various battles that often stemmed from her substance abuse. These struggles not only affected her personal well-being, but also strained her relationship with her father, who was grappling with his own issues at the time. The impact of Peter Sellers' erratic behavior on their relationship cannot be understated. Sellers was known for his genius as a performer, but his personal life was riddled with turmoil, including multiple marriages and a penchant for self-destructive behavior. Victoria often found herself caught in the crossfire of her father's emotional volatility, leading to a strained and complicated bond. While Peter's fame brought attention and opportunities, it also created a chasm between him and Victoria, as she struggled to connect with a man who was often consumed by his own demons. The lack of stability in their relationship left Victoria feeling abandoned and misunderstood, as she sought her father's approval and affection amidst the chaos. Despite the challenges, there were moments of connection between Victoria and Peter that hinted at the depth of their bond. Victoria has spoken about the love she felt for her father, even amidst the turmoil. However, the complexities of their relationship often overshadowed these moments, as Peter's unpredictable behavior behavior made it difficult for them to maintain a consistent connection. The emotional distance created by his erratic actions left Victoria yearning for a sense of normalcy and understanding that was often out of reach. Victoria's front row seat to Sellers' circus was a wild ride, but Hollywood's got more daddy issues on deck. While Peter was fumbling the family script, Jack Nicholson was over here grinning through life, leaving his daughter Tessa wondering if the Joker forgot to send her a bat signal. The relationship between Jack Nicholson and his daughter Tessa Guerin is a complex narrative that intertwines themes of fame, neglect, and the quest for connection. Nicholson, an iconic figure in Hollywood known for his charismatic performances and larger-than-life persona, has long been recognized for his notorious reputation as a father. His relationships with women and his approach to fatherhood have often been scrutinized, and Tessa's experience as his daughter reflects the challenges that can arise when a parent is more focused on their public image than on nurturing familial bonds. Tessa Guerin, born in 1993, is the daughter of Nicholson and actress Rebecca Broussard. Their relationship, while rooted in the undeniable bond of parenthood, has been complicated by Nicholson's lifestyle and his approach to fatherhood. Nicholson has often been characterized as a free spirit, a man who embraces life with a sense of adventure and spontaneity. However, this same approach has led to a perception of him as a somewhat absent father, particularly in Tessa's life. Despite his fame and success, Nicholson's commitment to his role as a parent has been called into question, leaving Tessa to navigate the complexities of their relationship largely on her own. Growing up in the shadow of her father's celebrity status, Tessa has expressed feelings of neglect and emotional distance. While many might assume that being the daughter of a Hollywood legend would come with certain privileges, Tessa's experience has been marked by a longing for a deeper connection with her father. She has spoken candidly about the challenges of having a father who was often preoccupied with his career and personal pursuits, leaving her feeling overlooked and unimportant. This sense of neglect has shaped her identity and influenced her perception of family, as she grappled with the reality of having a father who was physically present but emotionally unavailable. The impact of Nicholson's choices on Tessa's life is profound and multifaceted. As she grew older, Tessa faced the challenge of reconciling her father's public persona with her personal experiences. The dichotomy between the charismatic actor adored by millions and the father who struggled to provide emotional support created a sense of confusion and disappointment for her. Tessa's feelings of neglect were compounded by the media's fascination with Nicholson's relationships and lifestyle, which often overshadowed the more intimate aspects of his life as a father. This constant scrutiny made it difficult for Tessa to carve out her own identity, as she was often defined by her father's fame rather than her own accomplishments. Despite the challenges, Tessa has sought to establish her own path in life, striving to break free from the shadows of her father's legacy. She has pursued her interests in the arts and has worked to cultivate her own identity, separate from the expectations that come with being Nicholson's daughter. This journey of self-discovery has been both empowering and challenging, as she navigates the complexities of her relationship with her father while also seeking to define herself on her own terms. From golden age scandals to today's family fights, Hollywood's hiding more than awards. These kids like Scott, Lori, Tessa prove fame's a double-edged sword. Love this dive? Like, share, subscribe. We've got more untold tales coming. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time.